Hamden Public Schools revisiting their masking policies tonight. The Board of Education adding the item to their meeting today after voting last week to reinstate the governor's mask policy in schools. Fox 61's Alicia Machado has been covering the topic for us. She joins us live in Hamden tonight with the latest on the board's discussion. Alicia?
Ben, in a 4-3 vote, the board decided to move to a mask optional policy on March 21st. A very tense energy in the room tonight, and also leading up to the meeting, some board members say they received threats to themselves and against their children. Also, about 2 hours of discussion on this topic between the board and public comment period. Very heated one at that. Take a listen.
You are no authorities. You are just members assigned to your positions.
Excuse me,
by
this is their meeting.
Be
quiet. This is their meeting.
It's my meeting too. It's my meeting too because it's my children.
So let's break down now what both sides had to say. Those in favor of removing masks or having mask choice cited low COVID rates in town, mental health concerns, and some kids say that they have difficulties breathing. On the other hand, those who supported keeping masks for longer say that COVID is still among us and they want to see what other schools are doing and how they're faring before moving to a certain policy. And they also want to make sure that a transition plan is in place. Take a listen to what both sides had to say.
I believe that it was done with the best intentions in mind, but it is harming our kids. Our kids don't like wearing it. It's keeping them distant from each other after they had been locked down and out of school.
My reasoning for maintaining the mask has a lot to do with my belief that COVID is still among us. I just visited a family that caught COVID. It is still here.
Before the meeting, demonstrators rallied outside calling for two things: to unmask kids and allow for mask choice. After the vote, we heard from some of them who are disappointed with the decision to wait until March 21st. Many of them on this side of the debate wanted the mask mandate to end tonight. Ultimately, they will have to wait about 2 weeks before masks are optional in the classroom in Hamden Public Schools. Most districts, though, have moved forward to a mask optional policy across the state. We're talking places including New Haven and Hartford Public Schools. Now, district officials at the meeting say that they are working on a transition plan. There was some discussion tonight about whether kids who come to school sick would have to mask up, but that's something that we'll have to see in the coming days. Definitely, we will be following this transition as well as for schools across the state. A very hot topic tonight. Breaking it down for you there. We're live in Hamden. Alicia Machado, Fox 61 News.